shortcut terminal. That black window of text scares a lot of beginners into avoiding it, and that's a mistake, because the command line is the fastest recon weapon you have. In this episode, I'll give you the handful of Linux commands that do 90% of the work: grep, curl, jq, sed, and awk. And then the one trick that makes them 10 times more powerful together. Let's get comfortable in the terminal. First, 3 commands you use constantly, just so we are on the same page. ls lists what's in the current folder, cd changes into a folder, and cd ... goes back up 1. And cat prints the contents of a file straight to the screen. That's your movement. You point yourself at files with ls and cd, and you read them with cat. One bonus, put the word man before almost any command, like man grep, and Linux prints its full manual. Those are enough to stop feeling lost. Now the real tools. Command 1, and maybe the most important, grep. Grep searches text for a pattern and prints only the lines that match. Say you've got a giant file and you only care about the word admin. Grep admin file.txt and it pulls just those lines. A few flags turn it into a superpower. -I makes it case insensitive. -R searches through every file in a folder at once. -V flips it, show me everything that does not match, perfect for filtering out noise. And -O prints only the matching part, not the whole line. Grep is how you find the needle in a haystack, over and over. Here's grep doing real recon. Point it at a site's JavaScript and pull out every URL with a pattern. Suddenly you've got a list of every endpoint the app talks to. Feed it a huge word list and keep only the entries you want. Or extract every email address from a dump with a single pattern. Grep with the $P flag understands full regular expressions, so you can match almost any shape of text, URLs, tokens, subdomains, whatever you're hunting. This one command replaces hours of scrolling. Command 2, curl. Curl sends web requests straight from the terminal, no browser needed, and that makes it perfect for testing APIs and scripting attacks. Plain curl and a URL prints the raw response. -I shows you just the response headers, great for fingerprinting a server. -L follows redirects. -S makes it quiet, and -O saves the result to a file. Need to send data? -X post with -D post a body, and -H adds any header you want, like an authorization token. Anything your browser can request, curl can request. But scriptable and repeatable. Command 3, jq, and once you touch an API, you'll love this one. Modern sites answer in JSON, those nested blocks of keys and values, and raw JSON in a terminal is a wall of text. jq passes it, pipe a response into jq and a dot, and it pretty prints it, readable and colored. Command 1 field, jq.users, and it pulls just that. jq can dig into arrays, filter with conditions, and reshape the data however you like. Curl to fetch the API, jq to carve out exactly the piece you care about. That combo is a bug hunter's daily bread. Commands 4 and 5, sed and awk, the text transformers. Sed does find and replace on a stream, sed s/old/new, and it swaps text as it flows past, perfect for cleaning up a list. Awk is a tiny language for columns. Give it text in columns, and awk print $1 prints the first column, $2 the second, and so on. So if you've got a file of URLs and status codes, awk pulls just the column you want. You won't master these overnight, but even the basics, sed to substitute and awk to grab a column, will save you constantly. Now the trick that ties it all together, the pipe, that vertical bar character. A pipe takes the output of one command and feeds it straight into the next, so you build a little assembly line. Watch, curl a URL, pipe it into grep to keep only the interesting lines, pipe that into awk to grab one column, pipe that into sort, and you need to remove duplicates. One line, and you've gone from a raw web response to a clean list of exactly what you wanted. This is the whole philosophy of the command line, small sharp tools chained together. Once it clicks, you'll build these on reflex. A few one-liners worth stealing. Curl a site and grep out every link in one line. Pull every unique subdomain from a file with grep and sort-o. Fetch an API with curl and pipe straight into jq to list every user's email. And grep -R for the words key or secret across a whole downloaded codebase to surface hard-coded credentials. Save these, tweak them, and they become the backbone of your recon. 4 habits that pay off fast. 1. Pipe anything long into less, so you can scroll instead of drowning. 2. Press the up arrow to reuse your last command instead of retyping. 3. Use tab to autocomplete file names, it prevents typos. And 4. When a command confuses you, run it with --help or man, the answer is almost always right there. Small habits, much faster hands. Why does this matter for hacking? because Recon is mostly about processing text fast. Word lists, responses, JavaScript files, API output, it's all just text, and the command line eats text for breakfast. Every serious tool you'll meet later, scanners, fuzzers, automation, either runs in the terminal or spits out text to filter with exactly these commands. Get comfortable here and the whole field opens up. Stay scared of the terminal and you'll always be limited to buttons. Log it in. Grep search and filter text. Curl, send web requests from the terminal. JQ, parse and carve up JSON. Sed in awk, transform text in grep columns. And the pipe, chain them into one assembly line. 5 ideas and suddenly the terminal is working for you. Screenshot this. That's your command line starter kit. Next episode we go wider, proxying everything, routing mobile apps, thick clients and API tools through burp so nothing on a target is invisible to you. Subscribe so you catch it and tell me in the comments what's the first one-liner you're going to try. See you in the next one.